Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a talk about what has been considered something that's dying for a long time. We're going to talk about chivalry, and of course, by the title, you'll already be able to, you'll already know that. So, yeah, I'm an old school kind of guy. I don't, I'm young. I am inexperienced. I will admit that, but the one time, the one girlfriend that I've done like all the romantic stuff with, I did it the old school, the good chivalrous way. Treat her nicely. I respect her. I respect her opinion, and she does all the same for me. And she's amazing and the best, and I love her. But that's against the point. Well, no, that goes with the point. But when you get there, I just finished watching one of Cody Ko's videos, and it was Lele Pons is still bad. First off, I'm just gonna say that there's a reason I refuse to watch popular people's YouTubes from like Vine and Instagram. There is one reason. There is all of their content, I find it to be absolute trash. Absolutely horrid. No script, no. Well, I don't have a script either. Okay. I don't have a script either, but I mean, I'm not having some super long skit. It's just me playing games and talking and messing around with my friends, right? So I don't need a script. I don't need a props or anything like that. School. What'd she say? Principal is doing. Oh, that's not good. Excuse me, I'm texting my wonderful girlfriend, so. Anyway. I don't need props and a script. ILT sucks. ILT is the International Leadership of Texas. I am 100% convinced that that is the worst private school out there, and you cannot change my mind. I will sit outside with a sign that says ILT is the worst private school out there. Change my mind. I'll be stubborn the rest of my life. ILT sucks. But I don't need a script and props because I don't do skits yet. And when I do, I will prepare accordingly. But, yeah, I mean, like, it's trash. Straight trash. I mean, yeah, my content's not great either. I actually deleted a video that I made earlier. It was labeled Prepping for Ransom, but first off, it hadn't gotten any views, so it's not like anybody was going to miss it. And honestly, it was 8 minutes long and straight trash because nothing eventful happened. So, Chivalry, it saddens me how few people do stuff that's chivalrous anymore. At the end of the video that Cody Ko was watching for the thingy, I guess I should probably stop rocking in the chair. Anyway, at the end of the video, Lele Pons, there is this guy who came out the stairwell, like, whatever reason, she dropped her phone while she was talking. Anyway, he jumped out of the stairwell, grabbed her phone, and gave it back to her. And like, and then he said, they had a little conversation and ended with, "Hey, I want to tell you something." You know, like the classic movie line, right? And she was like, "Yes." Silence. "Yes," but louder. Sorry, that was an accident. And it said, "Tell Catherine that." What did it say? "Tell Catherine that I'll be back later." That made me so mad. Ooh, a little while ago, I was reading a post that my friend Cedric had put on his story on Instagram, right? This dude, like, he was texting this girl, right? And she was, like, intelligent and, like, an artsy person, right? But I guess she was cute, too. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. I have a girlfriend, so I don't need to care. I don't feel like caring either. I only care about one person. But, the post basically went like this. Like, she was saying, like, hey, or he was saying hey, and she was like, hey, sorry, I've been busy. And it was like, with what? And she was like, papers. I guess they were in, like, college and stuff. Yeah, they must have been in college. But anyway, and then he was like, dang, you always doing homework and papers and stuff. Guys don't find that stuff cute. We do it too. Do girls find it cute? No, it's just a thing that we have to do. Well, I mean, some guys and some girls might find it cute, and you shouldn't be rude to them like that. I mean, it's entirely messed up. That's just not something you say to somebody. Like, he literally went out of his way, texted her like 20 times in this, just instead of having one long paragraph, he texted her 20 different times. Okay? And he just told her that she needed to, instead of being smart and like going through with getting her degree, to drop out of school and just use her looks. Like, no, that's... If you're a guy that's just going after looks, I'm sorry if that's one of my subscribers, but I can't stand y'all. Like, yeah, having looks is great, sure. But a personality, there's a reason that everybody has one that's different. It's because it's special, and it's what makes a person special. And if you're not attracted to the person's personality, but you're attracted to the person, like, visually, that won't be a good relationship, because you're gonna have nothing to say except you're cute. That's it. That's all you're ever gonna say. You're not gonna actually care for them. You're gonna care for their looks. That's not them. You have to care for their personality and who they are. Wow, I really went on off a rant. Yeah, and that was absolutely, it was so hard to read that because it was just disgusting. The way people treat other people in this world makes me so mad. It is disgusting how some men will treat women. And it's also pretty nasty how some women will treat men. I saw a video the other day. And I know they probably just had this caption for the views or the comments or whatever. But it said, pay attention to her, something along that lines. And like, she was trying to hold his hand. But he was driving. He was driving. Right? Okay. Like, the man's driving. I mean, don't you want him to not kill you? And then there's another one I watched, and it was like, when your boyfriend drives stick. Like, do you want him to mess up his car? Do you want him to have to pay thousands of dollars on his car instead of you? Do you want him to be broke for the rest of his life because he couldn't change the gears? Do you want him to get in a wreck because he couldn't go faster because he couldn't change the gears because he was holding your hand? It's kind of an important thing. Anyway. Make sure to tune in for my little, I don't know if this is a mini rant or a normal rant or a long rant, but thanks for tuning in. Kind of got off track, but I really hope that Chivalry comes back one day. And men and women that cheat absolutely disgust me. It is, how can you do that to somebody? You tell them that you love them multiple times, then you go do it to another guy, right? And you do it behind the one guy's back. And then when he finds out, you say that you're sorry, when no, you're not sorry. It was your decision to do it. You're not sorry, you made the decision. If you hadn't made the decision, then, you'd still be together. It's on you. Whichever person cheated, it's their fault. It's not the person that they cheated on with's fault. It's the person that cheated's fault. Because they're the one that made the decision. And yeah, if the person that is cheated on with knew about the relationship, then yeah, they should have said no. And then they have partial responsibility, but only partial. Most of it is still on the person that cheated. Technical difficulties. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Beep.